Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Miss Sweet. I'm a 7th year first grade teacher in Anchorage, Alaska, and this is a week in my life. Good morning guys, happy Monday. I just dropped King off for the morning and we are headed to school. You're not gonna get the entirety of my day today. I'm just gonna show some parts of today and then I'll catch you guys tomorrow. So, see you at school. Morning. Not get my classroom ready for Monday. So this is my curriculum counter, which I talk about all the time. And I'm just getting all the stuff ready. Most of this is my reading curriculum stuff that I have to prepare. My math curriculum, normally I just have to grab the book and I keep my bin of manipulatives underneath here and it's already individually bagged up. So those are easy to grab at the last minute if I need them. So we're gonna clean this up and grab the stuff that I need to teach with for today. So I've turned to the right page for today's reading lesson, and then these are the sound cards I'm going to be using to teach this week. And then these are all the books from last week that I actually need to go put away and grab the ones for next week. These are the spelling words from last week, and these are the high frequency words from last week. So I got to go put all this stuff away. And actually for my WIN groups, I keep these out because I practice them with my WIN group. And then I take these ones, which are from 2 weeks ago, and those ones go back away. So we're going to clean up this stuff. Most of the stuff over here is gonna stay, and then I have to like switch out the stuff that's on this side of the counter. So basically the kids read somewhere between like 2 to 4 stories a week. I think I've showed you guys the printout that I send home on Mondays that has all the stories, and they read 1 story a week at home. And then at school, they read 1 story a day at home. And then at school, we kind of do the same thing. So usually there's more than one. These are the decodable books. So basically they have all the sounds and the high frequency words for this week. We'll read this book on Monday, and then usually there's more than one, and we read another one on Wednesday, but there's only one this week, so we'll read this one on Monday and reread it on Wednesday. And then these are called rodeos. They're read on your own books. Same idea though as the decodables. They have the high frequency words and sounds. There's usually a few more extra words in here from the vocabulary list that are not in the decodable books. And so there's 2 stories in these books. So there's one always that starts on page 14, and there's one always that starts on page 4. And we'll read these together partner style on the floor because I only get 12 of them. And then these, they read independently they read at their desk. I read it along with them, but they read this one at their desk. We do it whole group. And then this one, we also read whole group, but elbow, knee on the floor. So that's everything I need for the week. I have high frequency words and spelling words out, and then I have my 2 books and my sound cards. So we're all set for reading. And math, 1, it doesn't happen until the afternoon, and 2, it really doesn't take that much to prepare for. So I'm kind of all set. I'm just gonna do my normal everyday morning stuff now, and I have about 4 minutes before the kids gets here. So let's get to it. Guys, almost had it all. I forgot to change out these. So these are the reading skills we learn every week. There's usually a different one, and I didn't check which one is for this week. So this hangs right here so I can use it to teach with when I do whole group language arts. So I'm gonna have to go put this on the counter and I will find the one for today. We don't usually study it until Wednesdays, so I'll find that one in a little bit, but I do still need to get that ready for this week. We had all of our drills this morning, so I'm just getting back to my class, and they literally ran up until the kids had recess. So we had the earthquake drill, which is like duck cover hold, and then a stay put, which is like stay in the building, a lockdown, and then an evacuation drill for like fires, and then like a rally point drill. We have to walk somewhere else. So all those drills started at like 11. After we walked them to the rally point, when we walked back, we just dropped them off at recess. It's my lunchtime, and I'm definitely about to eat because I'm actually really hungry. I have too many pockets in this coat. I can't find which pocket has my keys in it. It's not that one. Found it. So yeah, I don't have King today. My mom is watching him because she's off work for Columbus Day, and she just texts me and she's like, he pooped on my floor and he keeps drinking bowls and bowls and bowls of water. So I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Guys, how sweet are my parents? So this morning, one mom, her kid didn't even come to school today, but she's like, I made cinnamon rolls for breakfast, so I brought you and Miss Hester one. So she put them in these cute little jars, and we both got a cinnamon roll. And then I have another parent, she said it's banana bread, and it's got a lavender infused. That's why it's like purple. And I think she said there's like nuts or something else in it. But how sweet are my parents to bring this to me this morning? I could not even believe it. Like, are you kidding me? Happy Monday. Hey guys, so I just got back from the copy room. On Mondays there's always tons of stuff to send home, so I had to go do my newsletter and stuff.
That's sweet.
Yes? I was saying, I printed all my conference forms because I had to open up the conference folder on my computer to print the other one, so I just went ahead and printed everything for conferences. So those reminder slips won't go home for like 2 weeks after. So parents have all of this week to schedule conferences, and I think next week, and then after that, I'll send home reminders that Monday. My planning time is almost over. I actually have like 8 more minutes, and I showed you guys the 2 gifts I got today. So I got a cinnamon roll from someone and like some lavender infused walnut banana bread. So anyways, I am gonna send home a little thank you that just says thank you so much, basically. I usually have I have cards, but I don't have any more right now, so I'm just gonna use this like a note from the teacher, and I write a little thank you in here, and then I tape it to the outside of that kid's rocket binders just to be sure that the parent sees it. So I'm gonna do that really quick and take a little bathroom break, and then I'll catch you guys later. Hey guys, I know I didn't really come back to you today, but we're closing out Monday's vlog right here. It's snowing. It started snowing during school today. I had a meeting. There's Bugsy. I had a meeting today after school for just like a regular staff meeting. So yeah, I am now leaving school, and it's really, really snowing, and it's kind of sticking. So yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday. We are about to get ready for the morning. I didn't really leave my classroom a mess yesterday. I wouldn't say that, but it's been cleaner at the end of the day. Let's get going. Y'all, I swear I always get interrupted in the morning. I just had the counselor come in to talk to me about changing the schedule because she usually comes in my room on Wednesday. She can't come in this Wednesday, so we were talking about that. And she tells me that she's like, I passed your son in the hallway, and you just have the most appropriate, polite son. He actually asked me how I was doing when I would talk to him. She's like, and it was just in passing, but I loved it. And I'm like, oh gosh, he's such a little adult sometimes. I wanted to show you guys what we did yesterday because we picked leaves. So these are the leaves we collected yesterday. We put them in bags. This is the first time we've done it this way. And now there's condensation in the bag. Wasn't expecting that. Anyways, we're going to try to flatten these. So we just put them underneath some books to try to get them squished down so we can actually use them to glue them down. We're making people out of the leaves, which normally we make like a big hand tree, but I was like, let's try something different. So we're going to be doing something different with them, and I don't even know how it's going to go, but I'm going to take these, press the air out of them, and then set them underneath some math books or something so that they will flatten so they're easier for the kids to use for the art project. But that's what we did yesterday. Breakfast today, friends, is either Frosted Flakes or breakfast pizza. Those are your 2 options this morning. Not where you expected to see me, I'm sure, but I forgot my lunch, so I had to drive home so I could get my lunch. I'm heating up my lunch right now, and I also took King out, and I'm actually gonna leave him here since I had to come all the way home. At least he can be in the heated garage as opposed to being in my car. Since it snowed yesterday, it's pretty cold outside. It's around like 30-ish degrees, so I'd rather him be able to stay home. I did show you guys a little bit of the morning. Students work on iReady in the morning for about 15 to 20 minutes, depends on if they eat breakfast or not. So they come in, they eat breakfast if they like, and then they can choose to either mindful color to start their morning, or they can choose to work on their iReady minutes. They have to get, the district requires us to get 45 minutes of math and 45 minutes of reading by the end of every week. And most families don't do it at home. Also give them time sometimes after reading lessons and after math lessons. So that's what they were working on this morning, or they chose to color. The sun is so bright. Oh no. I don't mind the sun in my face, but it doesn't work for recording. So hold on. Okay. Hey guys. So, it's my planning time. I have been grading lots of stuff. My desk is a mess, so we're gonna ignore how messy it is. But basically I've just been grading worksheets. We did double consonants last week, and I didn't get to grade any of that stuff. I had a sub, so normally I grade stuff literally right after they do it, but because I had a sub last week, I didn't do that. So I'm grading the stuff from this morning and the stuff from last week. I had a really good morning with the kids today. We did a fast write for the first time. It's really not fast, but somebody called it that when I was a kid. Basically, the requirement is that you keep writing for the allotted amount of time and you're not allowed to stop. So in the beginning of the year, first graders can only do like 5 minutes. So for 5 minutes, they had to write. And as the year goes on, I don't give them a writing prompt, but at the beginning of the year, I do give them a writing prompt. So today their writing prompt was, I like to, and they just wrote whatever they wanted after that. And it was really amazing to see how much the kids really got onto paper when they knew I wasn't really concerned about anything other than if they were writing. If I don't come back to check in with you guys again, then I'll talk to you later, but hopefully I get a chance to come back and talk to you guys before the end of the day. Maybe show you some math, we'll see. Bye. Hello and happy Wednesday. I'm at work early today because I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I think I've kind of mentioned, like, I've been on a weight loss journey. I'm down 3.5 pounds today. So I blessed myself with some iced chai today. Didn't add sweet cold foam though, because that would have been too much. But yes, so it's Wednesday. Today is my short day for planning. So that's the first thing on my mind, because I'm like, okay, what do I need to get done for this afternoon that I'm not going to have time to do during my planning? And we really want to do a art project with some fall leaves. So we need to cut out like a shape of a human, and then kids are going to glue their leaves onto the shape. So my idea is that I need to go down to the ViewRequest and see if I can't get those cut. It is 8:23, so I don't really have a lot of time to do that. So my plan actually is to go down to the ViewRequest and see if they have something like that, and then we can always like cut it at our lunch if we know what it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna go down to the ViewRequest and see if there's something on there we can use. And then if there is, awesome, I'll know what I need to cut out later today. And if there isn't, then we'll have to make do today with our project. We'll see what happens. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna just start getting ready for the morning, and then I'll check in with you guys soon. Hi guys, Don't know how much I've really shared today, having a hard time keeping track of it, but we are in the afternoon now. My kids just had lunch and they just went to music. I only have 30 minutes today, so we're gonna be doing an art project when they come back with our leaves, because we did get the leaves cut out, and then read aloud, math, snack, go home. I wanted to show you guys the art project that we're working on. So kiddos are gonna get different leaves, like this, and then they're gonna use the leaves that they collected and just cover it up, and then we'll cut out around, obviously, and then it'll get glued to the white paper, and they're just gonna be like this. And we did different colors so that, like, if the color pokes through where they don't cover up or something, it'll be like a pretty fall color underneath. So these are all the colors, and then we've got different types of leaves. So here's another, this is another example of one, and then I know there's another one. Here it is. And then there is, this one's my favorite. And then there's this one. So we've got a couple different leaves that they'll get to choose from. And then I was gonna use these to hang up in the hallway because sometimes the leaves can be a little bit messy, but I'm actually thinking I'm gonna put them up here because I only have like 18 students here today, and I only have 20 spots on this wall, but I have 23 students. So the fact that I have some absent and it'll be just enough to put on this wall, I think that's what we're gonna do, is just hang them up there. Wish I had something exciting to show you guys for my planning time today, but I don't. I actually have to send a really important email, and I only have 30 minutes, so I'm gonna send that important email, go to the bathroom, probably get King some water, and then my kids are gonna be back. So I'll try to show you guys a little sneak peek of our artwork, and I'll catch up with y'all later. All right, so I was talking to my best friend because we had actually discussed that we were gonna cut out colored paper for the background and then white paper for the leaves, and she just kind of got it mixed up and cut out colored paper for the leaves and white paper for the background. And as we're doing that, we also discovered, like, we don't really want them to cover up the stem because the stem wouldn't have leaves on it, but at the same time, all of the stems were different colors. So I just went through in my planning time, which didn't take long or anything, but I cut off all the stems, and then we're gonna have them glue the leaves on here, and then we'll cut it out so that it actually matches the shape of the leaf, which we do for another project that we do with tissue paper. But then we're going to glue them onto colored paper that's not the same color, because we still want to glue it on colored paper. So like this one, the kid will cover this up with leaves, and then we will glue this leaf on a piece of paper that's not yellow. So it'll get glued on like the red or the brown or the orange. So we're still going to glue them onto colored paper. We're going to keep the white paper for another project, but that's what I just did for planning time. I just cut off all the stems. So now I'm all set for this project. And I actually have a meeting today at 2, so I'm thinking that I'm probably not going to have the person who's going to be my sub. I don't think I'm going to have them teach the math lesson. I think my kids are, when I checked the computers today, like, so many of them haven't gotten any of their math minutes, and it's Wednesday, which means Thursday's like the last day we truly work on it. So I'm going to have them work on their math minutes, and then they get to play math games for math today, because like I said, I just have too many kids that don't have any minutes. So that's what we're gonna do for math, since I'm gonna have a sub anyways. And then I'll also have them work on their race to 1,000, I think, which I don't know if I've shown you guys that before, but I'll show it to you guys. So this is someone's race to 1,000. Basically, they are just really counting to 1,000. And then after they finish a lap, so this is lap 1, you flip to the back, and she's supposed to have an adult sign this before she moves on to the next lap, just in case she makes a mistake. So that otherwise, you end up with kids who have to erase a whole page because they're not counting correctly.
But if you know, I just think that's gonna be look how I'm 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like this is kind of like a snake.
Give him another. There you go. Go.
9, 10.
Hi guys, happy Thursday. I don't know how much I got yesterday. I think I filmed a little bit of the art project, and then I had a meeting, and then I kind of just left after school. Today is another chill day in the classroom. I just got into work like right on time. I'm usually a little bit early, but literally today I just like walked in on time. So I'm about to start getting ready for the morning. You know the routine: open up the blinds, plug in the lights, take out my curriculum for the day. Yeah, so that's going on. Goal today, I think one of my things that will be on my to-do list is to cut out the leaves. So yesterday they glued all the leaves to the leaves. And today, so basically what always happens is they all curl up. So I need to cut them and then laminate them before all the leaves start to like crunch. Let me show you guys. So here are the finished products. They're all pretty much dry, but you can see like they curl and the leaves they're crunching. See that? So the ones that don't curl a lot will come out fine, but the ones that have curled a ton will have like some cracked spots on them, and that's why we did the leaves in the background to go on top of the leaves. So this is them. We're gonna run this through the laminator and hopefully it comes out okay. We'll see. If not, honestly, we have another project planned and we'll just send these home and call it a wash. I feel like you guys have seen me in the morning every day this week, so I'm not gonna time lapse what I'm getting ready to do for the morning, but I will check in with you guys soon because some things are a little bit different on Thursdays. It's the day before the spelling test. So I like to play some games with the kiddos. I like to play some games with my win groups. So I'll show you guys maybe that if I can, and we'll chat then. Bye.
Walking. Oh, you keep your sweater on. What? You're masking.
So King went potty. I forgot to show you guys the games this morning, but I can show you now like the ones I showed my win group today. So like a fun one that the kids love is Go Fish. This is like a classroom favorite every year. In fact, I need to get another set of these. So like normal Go Fish, each person gets like 5 cards, and then I have them practice with sound. I think if it was kindergarten, I would do letter names, but with first graders, I do letter sounds. So let's say that this is their cards, then they would ask someone for the sound J. Do you have the sound J? And then if they have it, obviously give it, otherwise you say Go Fish. So that's one they played this morning that a lot of them love. And then I actually still have some kids who just are not ready to play that, like they don't know enough sounds to play yet. So they played a different activity where you take these cards and you match up the pictures, and the pictures make a word. So like there is a card that has a C, a card that has an A, a card that has an R. When you put them up together, they're a picture of a car. So a lot of times the kids can guess from the first sound of that letter and from the picture that this is the word car. So that's what these are, and I have 2 sets of those that my kids who aren't ready for sounds and that are still learning their sounds, they played that. My more advanced kiddos in my win group, we're not talking about my class, in my win group, those kids did sounds. In my class, more advanced kids, most of the kids would be playing high frequency word memory or sight word memory. But the group of kids I have for win, they don't really know their sight words. They're still working on letter sounds and letter names. So yeah, so I'm about to eat my lunch, and then the kids have a library today, and then read aloud, math. We're supposed to have first grade singing today, hopefully, so I'll show you guys a little bit of that if we do. We have a performance in December. We do a performance at the school book fair, so that's coming up soon. And then we have snack, which should be fruit from the office today. For math, I think we're going to be taking a quiz, and then it'll be time to go home. So I'll check in with you guys later. Bye.
Friends, if you're in my class, you have a hug and a bubble. Miss Hester's class has a hip and a lip. If you're holding your lunch, please use 2 hands so that you don't drop it.
Hi, Lo. Just picked up snack from the office and dropped the kids off. Looks like macaroons. I just finished them grading while the kids were eating. I have one more assignment to grade, and then I'm actually going to work on cutting out the leaves. I cut some out this morning. Let's see how one looks. Actually, it's not bad. So this is one I cut out and flattened this morning. So some leaves have fallen off, but actually it's kind of okay. So hopefully they all turn out like that. And we're gonna laminate these, and I think this project's actually gonna be okay. So we'll see. Check in with you guys later. All right, so these are all the leaves I just cut out, which I don't know how. Me and my friend were like, how is this gonna work? We're not sure if this is actually gonna work, and we might just have had a failed art project. Basically, they're curled, right? So all the leaves are curled, and when you press them, the leaves kind of crack and fall off. But I pressed out these ones this morning, and they actually look okay. Like, some leaves came off, but they're not bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, and this one has some nice pops of yellow, so I'm gonna glue it on yellow. So I'm gonna take this, glue it onto the yellow paper, and I'm gonna run it through my laminator and see how it comes out before I go, because the laminator in the office takes like 45 minutes to warm up, and I don't have that much time. So I wanna laminate one just to see if it's gonna work first, and then if it works, I will flatten out the rest of these, and we'll laminate them probably tomorrow. So wish me luck. Okay, so as you guys saw, I just took the 3 that I flattened earlier today. Like, I put those ones underneath these this morning and left them to flatten, and then I just glued them down. So I realized as I glued them down that they're not gonna stick just by gluing them down. I need to hold them down. So I went ahead and put those 3 underneath. That's just some piggy banks, math books, and these are extra pencils. So I'm gonna wait, let those dry for a little bit. I have like 20 minutes, so I'm gonna let those dry, and then I'm gonna try to put them in my laminator and see what happens. So while those are drying and such, I'm gonna go ahead and I graded a bunch of work. So these are all graded, the blends from Monday, and I never put those in the computer. So I'm gonna put those in the computer, possibly file them if I have time. By then, my laminator should be warmed up, and one of those pictures should be hopefully dry enough to try. So I'll come back with it. Pretty good. Guys, I've been doing a terrible job at closing out every day at school, and honestly, this probably isn't even any better because I didn't close out at school, but it's the end of the day on Thursday. I'm home now. I'm actually getting ready to go to the gym and get my workout in. I had a really good Thursday. Some behavior issues at the end of the day today that we're just not going to talk about because we're going to hope that they change and grow and progress and we never have to speak of them again. But honestly, I had a really good day. Did not finish the leaves. Gonna be working on that. And actually, me and my best friend are going into work early tomorrow because we both had to jet out of there today. And tomorrow is like our special day with our fundraiser. So we have a lot of events and things going on. So, and we didn't prep for any of it. Like we're supposed to do a special art project, read a book with a group of kids, and we are not prepared at all. So we're going into work tomorrow early, and we're both gonna take care of it together because we're a team. But I'll check in with y'all tomorrow for the final day of a week in my classroom. So bye. Hello guys, happy Friday. It is our fundraiser day, and our fundraiser is Star Wars themed. So me and my best friend are wearing our Star Wars shirt today. My classroom is a mess, and there's lots of things to get done today. I have a lot of students who need to finish their student writing, so the sentences are still up on the board. I have a lot of students who need to finish their spelling work, so that's still up on the board. We have a spelling test, and we have the fundraiser event from 9:15 to 10:15 this morning. So all the school basically intermingles the classes with the specialists and stuff like that, and we do a Star Wars themed activity for our fundraising event that happens this morning. So I'm pretty sure that's where my best friend is probably down in the workroom getting something done. And I actually need to go down there because I need some plastic sleeves for one of my progress monitoring binder to put the probes in. So Yeah, it's gonna be a very, 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 very busy Friday. So I will check in with y'all when I can to wrap up this final day of a week in my life. So here's what I got off of Teacher Pay Teacher, and this is just like a coloring activity. So we've got a Star Wars like crossword, and then there's all the different, I've never seen Star Wars, so I don't even know who these people are besides Baby Yoda. But otherwise, I've got all the different characters, I guess. So yeah, this is what it's like one of the short activities we're gonna do. We're actually gonna be using popsicle sticks to make lightsabers, and then we're gonna be reading a book. It's not a Star Wars book, but it's like galaxy themed. So we're gonna use these to make lightsaber bookmarks with paint. And yeah. Wow, nice job, first grade. You may start.
I don't get this off. Look at mine. How it's that. Oh, for everything, I love that. I watched it. I got your picture. I watched you like mine? I got two.
Nice job.
Wait. I like gray. I like gray.
Taking out King, and then I'm gonna go eat my lunch. I'll have to show you guys the leaf projects because they're actually turning out okay. So I'll show you guys those, and yeah, I'll check in with you later. Bye. Whew. Guys, it's planning time. It's been a crazy busy day. I feel like I am super unorganized today, but it's Friday, so it's fine. We're just gonna forget that that's how it is. So we made all of these, well, the kids made the little lightsabers, and there's no like, they're supposed to be like dots or lines or something on the handles. So me and Ashley are gonna go ahead and do that part for the kids, and then we're gonna go hand these out to them before the end of the day so they can take them home. And I don't think I'm gonna have time to do anything else for my planning today, so we're probably just gonna do this and call it a day. Oh, I didn't do that. So here's one of the cute little bookmarks. This is one of the orange ones. And then they didn't paint the back. We just had them paint the front. But there it is. It came out so cute.
Secret lair, cat ninja. But you're too late. Your feeble feline brain.
Good day, guys. My room is trashed, so I'm gonna clean my room and get my stuff out for next week. And then I have to help Ashley set up something on the computer, and then we're gonna go try to laminate all of the leaves before they curl up again, because we've got them all glued down now. So we're gonna go run them through the laminator, and then I'll be able to go. My son is here, so I'm gonna have him take King out to go potty and then just probably bring him in so he doesn't have to be in the car. But I'm just gonna let you guys check out me getting ready for the rest of the day. Some of it might be time lapse, some of it might be like actually me live in action. But either way, this is sort of the end of the vlog, so I'll come back to close it out, and I'll see you guys in my next one. All right, so this section of the room is as clean as it's going to get. All this is stuff I'm gonna take down to the office when we go to the laminator, but otherwise, voila. curriculum counter next. Okay, Ashley and I are worried about someone cutting off the laminator before we go use it. So we're actually gonna go down to the laminator now and get everything done so we can make sure that it stays on. And then when I come back, I still have like that area to clean up and this area to clean up and that area to clean up. Once I do that, I'll feel like I did enough for the day. I'm gonna take these papers and my snack bag down to the office because they're all stuff that have to go down there anyway. So see you guys soon. Guys, came all the way down here to use the laminator. You're supposed to take Larry. It's cold. We're leaving a note because we just come back and someone turned off the laminator. We took Larry, which you're supposed to take Larry and then leave it on. That way nobody turns it off, and someone else turned it off. And now we have to wait. It takes like 30 to 45 minutes for this thing to warm up. So I'd use my laminator, but as you guys can see, this laminator is quite a bit larger and it's a lot faster than mine. So I don't want to go back down to my room and use my laminator when this one's a lot faster than mine. So we're just gonna have to wait. Don't turn off, please. Thank you. Let's hope this works. So a little bit of glue leakage on some of these, but they actually came out pretty good. They're really cute. So we're gonna have a parent, so that's like glue. This one had too much glue, and then when you press it, the glue just like spits out. So, but we're gonna have a parent cut them out, and then we'll be able to put them up. I'm gonna put mine up in my room. What are you gonna do with yours, friend?
I'm gonna hang them in my room too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hang mine on the wow wall in my room because I actually had several kids absent, so all of them will fit on the wall. So that's what I'm gonna do with these, and I'll try to do that next week. Okay guys, that is it. Classroom is cleaned up. It is the end of the day on Friday. It is after 5, actually, I think. Yeah, 5:09, so it's time for me to go. If you enjoyed this week in my classroom, then please give me a thumbs up, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in my next one.